Good evening. I'm guessing most of you will watch this in the evening. It is All Hallows Eve or Samhain, and putting this video up. The title of it is Light the Night. Just because we've got a lot of like back and forth energy going on here. And I'm not saying I love Halloween. I have 80 pairs of Halloween earrings. I have my cool Halloween hair. I'm definitely not saying don't do Halloween. What we're saying on this particular Halloween is be mindful of your energy, and be mindful that lower energy is going to try to take opportunity to set us off course. So, you know, as much as I love to have a drink tonight, I'm probably not going to because I want to be really protective of my energy and make sure that that I'm in a good space. We have work to do, because it's no coincidence, zero coincidence that Diwali, so that is the festival or celebration. It starts tonight. It goes for, I think, I can't remember if it's 7 days, something like that. It's a few days here. Um, it's a celebration of the light of bringing in the light. So basically, I'll tell you the short version of the story, really short, because we've got a lot to cover, and then read the cards. So Lord Rama was exiled for 14 years. Um, there is obviously 14 years of time. Rama eventually defeats the evil spirits Ravana and returns home. So this is the celebration of that return home. Um, it is in its essence the victory of the light over darkness, good over evil, knowledge over ignorance. Man, could we use that a lot right now? Um, I've already felt this Halloween energy coming in since even Monday. The energy has been, um, it's kind of icky. I hate to say it that way. It's the best way to describe it. It's just kind of, it's low. It's easy to take. It's taken me down a couple days where I was just like, everything sucks. And just talking to other people, like there's so much going on with, and it is a heavier, dense energy. It's nothing. Again, this is never said to like scare um, or create fear, right? We don't want to be out fear mongering. There's a lot of that going on. We don't need to participate in that. It's just that again, it's about having an awareness. So we have an awareness of what is going on in our energy field so that we don't get thrown off course by something that happens, right? Whether that's in the outside world, in our own lives, that kind of thing. It's not an easy balance. And like I said on Monday's read, there is a battle. This dark versus light battle is going on. So we're kind of right in the middle. But like having Diwali there, I hope, signifies that there is victory of light over darkness. So go through this with ease and grace and as much as you can. Um, and just know there's light on the other side, right? So let's talk first about Halloween. One more thing. In the Gaelic or um, different traditions, it's this is the time, and we also have Day of the Dead coming up in Mexico. So this is the time where the veil between our worlds is really thin. And so a couple things come up with that. You may be noticing a lot more that your intuition is really keyed up. What it really is for is to honor our ancestors. And over the past few weeks in the readings, we've been picking up on that already. Like they're behind us, cheering us on through this time. So if just it's just as simple as light a candle and say thanks and and ask them for continued protection and assistance as we go through this shift. Okay, so then today, Halloween, again, hold your energy. Try to do your best to hold the light. Try to do your best to just not delve into darkness or lower energy things. Um, I think it just will be better for all of us. Um, but again, you're your own person. So you do what you need to do, but just be aware that it is heightened energy right now. Okay, so then we get through tonight. Let's light it up. Tomorrow is uh, November 1st, which counts as a portal day, 111. It was funny when I started recording this, it was 111. It's now 122, which is really funny because just numbers coming up all over the place. And that's usually happens quite a bit during this time period. So from the 1st of November, so 111 to 1111, which I'll be doing a video on that day as well. Um, this is it's a portal. So we're going to read some portal cards to kind of tap into what it's about. But that's a good 11 days of stuff, of light to bring in. So it's a time for us to be bringing in higher energies. It's an acceleration of those energies. The key that it came around it was nudges from your soul. Be listening to those. So if it's like, I should, do a ceremony for this, or I should start this as a new career or a new pathway or a new learning, to start following those nudges. It's almost like it's kind of to say it's a new year. It's like it's a new year again. Also, we have the new moon in Scorpio. Scorpio, basically, what's coming up around it is that it's when we're most like Scorpio can be a very sensitive sign, and that's not just sensitive in it's in like the empathic psychic kind of way that we're speaking. So just just it can be a superpower for us to be intuitive and be psychic and those sorts of things. So honor the cycles of change that are coming. We have the potential to just shine. That's the key of this moon. So bringing in the light. This is all about anchoring in, being a vessel, and bringing in the light. So that's why it's like super important that we're not in putting ourselves in a low energetic space. And again, you can put yourself in a low energetic space just by, um, watching the news, or just even a personal one where you're just like, I'm a terrible person. I'm not worthy. Any of those things. As soon as we start doing that, we lower our energy and our frequency. And we, again, it's not just about the alcohol or drugs or those kinds of things. It's like, be mindful of your energy and what you're letting in. So like if you, and I hate to say this, like, because I know people love horror movies and scary stuff, but that lowers your energy too. So I'm just putting out the caution to be mindful of your energy the next few days. And if anything, if you're listening to this and you've been listening to these things, it's all about us. We came here to be this vessel of light, to hold the light as everything expanded, transforms, transmutes, and holding that space for other people as they start to do things too. So we have to be, we still have to be ready to go. So just do your best. That's all I'm going to say this moon. And we'll see what the cards have to say. Okay, so again, I just have one quick little note. The moon itself, too, tomorrow, again, is the 1-1 portal. It is good for manifestation and bringing balance to your mind, body, and soul. I think a lot of us lately have been, I don't want to say struggling, but like been kind of all over the map with emotions and highs and lows and physical like ailments and pain, and it's been a shit show. Let's just put it that way. So this gives us, like I said, that 111 portal kind of gives us a opportunity to step into the new, or like I'm just going to read this that I found this morning, and it's our overall mantra. Let today's Halloween be the day we let go of old ghosts and problems of the past and start a new life with more harmony, peace, happiness, joy, light, and love. And that's from David Alexander Lightfoot. Anyway, let that be our goal for today. Um, Again, if you're going to do anything, like rather than celebrate the dark, I know a lot of people say you have to honor the dark, and there's that's a different thing. Like honoring your ancestors is not necessarily dark, right? Um, we're talking about people that are really down deep, like literally in the bowels of hell, and invoking that upward. Don't be doing that stuff. Don't dabble in that stuff. Like, it's just normally I would say like it's okay to explore it, but right now, just the way the energy is, it's not okay. Like, you will open a world of hurt for yourself, I'm sure of it. And again, now that's getting a little doom and gloom, but I'm just think it's really important that we're really cautious this Halloween, and let's celebrate. Well, like Halloween's cool, but let's celebrate Diwali instead. Why not? Okay, you can't make this stuff up. So I asked what this beginning of this portal is. The solar light upgrades. We've been talking about this. Solar plexus is being healed and charged. Solar plexus chakra, inner fire, willpower. But again, solar is the key. The sun is still kicking up. We're still having events with it. So um, we're still in this upgrade period. Let the light shine in, right? Yeah, let the light shine in. It's all good. It's all good. Okay, let's see. We also got the stellar gateway activation, which is infinite potential manifestation vortex. Exactly what I said about the 111. So you've got 11 days from tomorrow to really amp this up. We also got the Arcturian light codes, light again. Evolutionary downloads, recalling power, future thinking. So we're on this road, on the path to this new earth, and we need to um, really be focused on it. It's like if you took a job and showed up and didn't do the work, you're gonna get fired, like, or you're gonna get let go, or whatever is gonna happen. But like, we came here to do a job, so it's like eye on the prize, and the prize is the light, and start working with it and bringing it in and making it, you know, working magic with it. It's part of our natural ingrained heritage and knowledge. Like, we got to start using this stuff. So, all right, we're gonna focus now on this new moon, because this is going to serve as the moon reading as well. Um, but like I said, I'm putting it up for Halloween so that we can, start doing our work early, um, and try to just, stay in the light tonight. Light up the night. Okay. So I asked about this specific moon in Scorpio, which is, um, first up, expect powerful change. New moon eclipse. So again, we're working off that eclipse energy, still kind of sneaking in there. But stuff is changing and shifting. So, you know, don't 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 worry, but hold, which is funny because we'll get to the last card. We do have a personal issue reaches resolution. So I think that's really a good thing too, because I think a lot of us, like a lot of what's being churned up is not, I mean, the outside world is nuts, but a lot of us are going through really personal, like, um, stumbling blocks and solar plexus healing. Like, it's that, like, the worthiness, all of those things. So it's like, make sure you understand, like, you hold, well, okay, we'll read the other two cards and then we'll finish that sentence. But first, we have faith in your dreams and hold your vision. So whatever's whatever's been the stumbling block, a resolution is close at hand. So it's basically like, don't give up. You're so close. It's like it's about, and again, we're coming into a manifestation portal. So just hold the vision. Keep manifesting. Keep envisioning. Keep the light bright for it to come in, because it's like it's this far away from being resolved. Awesome, awesome news. I know what my issue is, so I'm excited. I want it resolved. I'm tired of uh, working, you know, um, and struggling on this plane. So like I've been working so hard to get it to. Oh, this is good cards. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I've just got chills because we got all like the super heavy hitters. I'm gonna read this one first. I don't know. I have a little sneaking suspicion I ended up pulling this card because again, my issue will go like is always money. It's been this entire lifetime. It's all about not having enough. So I pulled up the prison wave, which is self-sabotage and poverty consciousness. It's interesting though, because I'm being told this is like not happening right now. This is that issue that's being resolved. So your issue might be something completely different, but the key things are again that solar plexus. The I have it on. I don't even have it here at hand, but like I have a breakdown of what solar plexus means, and the negative aspect of it is self sabotage. I'm not worthy. I'm not good enough, all of those things. But what I'm being told about and poverty consciousness, we all have that a bit right now too, because it's really tough on this planet right now. Our financial system does not work for any of us. We are the prison. We're stuck in a prison. Um, Again though, like any card that's ever done with like a cage, a bird cage, a prison, shackles, anything, is there's a way out, and the way out is the light. It's always like that in those cards. Like we're our own worst enemy, right? If she just turned around, she'd realize, oh shoot, I could just crawl right out there into that green new earth. But she's so busy in her thoughts. So yeah, we really need to work on, you know, what what we're talking to ourselves about, and that's so very solar plexus energy. It's interesting though, because we've been talking about this, and I've been say like I've said this in other videos that we're heading into the heart consciousness. That's our next step in the evolution of ascension with the chakras. um this is like really saying to me though that like we're just about there. We're almost healed. That it's like, get out of your own head, this self-sabotage, I'm not good enough, and turn around and see the light. It's right there. It's right. Okay, and then the rest of these cards gave me chills. I'm going to read these two first because we got two very good shamanic, uh yeah, just I really love the vibe of both of these cards, just with the they almost, the one feels kind of warrior like, but these are such good cards for. Okay, the Eagle King, the big picture, angelic help. Again, we have so much help at our back, and and really, this again, nothing can stop what's coming. This energy's coming in. It's like we gotta stop self-sabotaging and saying we're not part of this and we're not worthy, because the angels and guides and everything is like, just turn around. The light is coming in and we need you to be the vessel. This is the job we came to do. We got the hawk prince too, the eagle and the hawk. Like, come on, guys. Spirit communication, paying attention. It's all there for us. Again, it's that prison wave thing. It's like, stop looking down at your feet and feeling sorry for yourself and turn around right there, because the last card we got, which is again chills, the queen of the light. Look at that. Look at, she's got light in both of her hands. Illumination, enlightenment, celebration. Oh my God, celebration. Diwali. This is Diwali. The light comes in. It's victory over the dark. We're here, you guys. This is it. It's just really important how we go through this for our soul. I think that's all it is. It's not a matter of like if you don't do these things tonight and participate, and that you don't come along. You might take you just might take you some extra time because you kind of put yourself a little further into the dark, and it's like, oh well, we all moved ahead with the light, but we'll shine as much as we can back to you. We'll always be there to keep pulling people forward into the light. So, but it's kind of one of those things. It's like, how do you want to go through this? Do you want to go through this and come out the other side and be like, oh, the light and celebration, and I feel so great and amazing? Or it's like you can see the party happening and you're like, oh, I don't feel good enough to get there. I need to do some more work. It's about how much work you want to do. Like, either like do it now or do it later, but it's going to be easier now than it is later. All right, let's look at these three cards for this moon. See a little bit of advice. What can we do tonight? What kind of things will help us? One more. I usually only do three, but it's really doing four here. Interesting. Okay. First up is release your blocks. Again, it's just, oh, and it's first quarter moon in Scorpio. So it is a moon in Scorpio. Again, releasing the things. It's when we say blocks too, it's like that could be like a plethora of things, but it's like the prison wave card. It's like, it's again, we're really hammering this solar plexus stuff home. It's like, gotta release that I'm not worthy. Like, it's really important right now. We also got talk less, feel more. Again, the key, this came up, I think, a couple moons ago, and maybe even the one before. Meditation, meditation, meditation. Again, I love this meditation because she's doing this quiet meditation and she's holding like this enormous amethyst in her hand. So it's just like tune in, like, because the other thing we got is go Aries moon, go for it. Like, really tune in. Like, the reason that there's portals and the reason that there's high energy times where it's benevolent, um, kick up, kick ass energy is because it's there for us. They're like, hey, we're sending you some help, some angelic help. If you take the time to tap into this energy, like, Bob's your uncle, away you go. Like, go for it. Why would we not use this time and space? Let's use it. Let's utilize it. Let's command it. Let's magic the hell out of it. Let's go. um and again, and then the fourth one is release control. It's just all this thing again, it's that very solar plexus. Solar plexus is very like, um it's controlling when it's out of it, because it's ego, right? It is our ego, but like, so when it's in balance, it's a healthy ego. It's a like, I'm a great person and I love myself and I can do whatever. Whereas it's like, this is like it has kind of two aspects, right? The lower ego where we're like, I'm worthless and da da da. And then there's the over like accelerated ego where it's like, I'm the best and nobody can touch me and that kind of thing. So it is a delicate balance in that solar plexus. So, um, what was I going for there? Hang on one second. So yeah, it's like the release control part is like stop kind of again micromanaging the universe. Um, all I'm getting is that like just give it up to God, give it up to baby Jesus. I like to say, um, stop trying to control and change every part of this shift because you can't. It's you have to be in the flow more and just take it as it comes and be like, oh, okay, I can work with this and I know how to do the like that kind of ego, right? It's like it is. It's just we're trying to control the outcome too much. Even I'm doing it. I'm guilty of it. So I know I have to do some work around that too. All right. These two, three more, they're kind of advice, a little bit different. Yeah. I thought this might be like a super long video, but I think it's just gonna be perfect, quick thing. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, four again, right? Okay. Sorry. I think these have a definite order. Okay. First up is changes. Um, Quicksilver moon. It is. We're just in a process of change. So again, out like step out of the way of it, observe it, allow it. You can participate in it. Um, but like change is never easy. It's always hard. Sometimes it affects us in different ways, and it's not always positive. I feel like though that this is just like again that angelic realm just saying it change is happening. We're almost there. Like we're almost there. Stay in integrity. I really wish I had my list of chakras, but I'm pretty sure integrity is on. It's a little bit of throat chakra, but it's also your solar plexus. So again, this is just hammering home like stay true to yourself, to the plan, to the universe. Um, and again, this has to do again with tonight. Stay in integrity. Don't try not to dabble in and when I say dabble too, it's like I'm not thinking you're out there doing dark ceremonies. You might be. It doesn't like none of that is like that's sort of not what I'm talking about. But the integrity part is also the solar plexus part of stay true to yourself and believe in yourself because um if you're out there putting yourself down, like I said, you're really going to be putting yourself in a position where you're open to lower energies seeing that and being like, "Oh, I'm going to take advantage of this." And who knows what little thing, mishap, whatever, they're little demons, they're little gremlins, they're arseholes. Like they will like do things to and make you think that and make you think too, make you think that you're worse off than you are. So don't give them the power. Stay in integrity, stay in the light. Okay. Yeah. Call on the higher power. Honestly, if lower stuff is really getting to you, just be like, just banish it. It's not welcome here. You're not welcome here. I'm higher power. I am the higher power. We are the higher power, our higher self. We're connected to, think of the word every time it comes up, like higher. Aim your energy higher, 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 higher. Raise your frequency, raise your energy, raise your power. Stand in your power. Take it higher. Can you take me higher, right? To a place where blind man see. Woo! Come on. You can do this. And call on that, like, again, like I said, if it's overwhelming and there's too much going on, call that higher power in and just say, honestly, like I know I'm not super religious, but like the phrase that's coming into my head is Jesus take the wheel because this is too much for me. And and you might be in that lower position, but it's like, in the name of Jesus Christ, I compel you to leave. Leave these lower energies. Like, if you've ever seen like a really good like banishing or exorcism, you just call in his name and nothing can stand in the way. So I know I'm starting to sound like a religious freak right now, but it's just like, if that's not your higher power, that's fine. But you hopefully have a belief in something higher. And so if you're getting in the muck and the mire, and it's like, whether that's just your angels, your guides, whatever, call on them, ask them to lift you up, lift me up, lift me out. I don't want this anymore. Thank you. Awesome. We got new moon beginnings. Here we go. Here we go. Bring in the light. There's just something about these tigers too. It's just that regal, fierce energy. It's like we are on the precipice of the new moon, the new beginnings. Um, like I said, I'm sure we've got a couple more months of like, like until Pluto is back in Aquarius. Um, it's just part of the change, though, right? Is like everything has to be like cleansed, cleared, and cleaned up. So it's, I don't know about you, but watching it is like, it's hard. I'm just like, this is terrible. Like why are we doing it this way? But anyway. I feel like, oh, that's interesting. Okay. These again are just like, I kind of like to finish with these because it's like, it's good little mantras. First up, I let go of what is no longer serving me, and I'm open to what is. That's the key piece. I think a lot of the time when we do that work, we're like, I willingly release what is no longer serving me, but then we don't carry it to the next manifestation piece, which is, I am open to the things that are serving me. Asking, right? Ask and ye shall receive. Um, we also got, my future is an ideal projection of what I envision now. Again, this, just coming back to this portal, this is a manifestation portal. So if you up until this point have kind of not been doing the work, you have 11 days from tomorrow to manifest the shit out of this new earth. Let's go, you guys. There hasn't been a time more like prolific than this. So let's be a part of it. Let's take advantage of it. Let's be a part of it. Why would we not want to? Again, whatever I choose to believe becomes true to me. That's a key one right now. Because I was saying this is like, yeah, there's so many, like, when you out there, like, there's, everybody has their own perception, their own opinion, and that kind of things. But you have to realize that as you take in information and you start to believe it, it manifests in your reality. So again, this is the light and dark battle that I'm talking about. Is like, you need to be extremely careful about what you are believing, right? Sometimes it's almost better, and it's not sticking your head in the sand or anything like that, but it's just like, I just want to see what comes. I'm not putting stock in anything that anybody's saying, because I think also too is like, some people are going to create a timeline from themselves, and that's going to be their reality, but it isn't our reality. It's a really complicated thing. It's something we're not used to. We're just not used to it. Um, so sometimes it is better to pull back and be the observer and just you know, it's not that we're throwing it up and seeing what sticks or anything like that. We still want to be doing the manifestation work of the feelings and the level of light that we want to get to. So we're not just like whatever happens happens. I'll take whatever. That's not what we're saying. But it's sometimes better than like if we start to believe everybody else's thing, then we kind of end up creating that in our reality, and maybe it's just not working, right? It's one of those things that we just need to let go of, that's really convoluted and maybe not necessarily like understandable, but hopefully if you're still at this point in the video, it's just like just do your best to not, again, it's also like not following one guru or blah blah blah, like really discerning, listening for yourself, continuing to do those things. Um, and then funny, we got like probably the best like solar plexus card to kind of wrap this up. Um, I am safe to be my true authentic self. The thing about that card too is like you do you know what your authentic self is? And that's what I'm saying about this like believing in different things. It's like what we're being asked to do is belief in ourself. So we have to know ourselves, love ourselves, and be like basically in admiration of ourselves at a healthy ego level of like, I've got this down. So those are kind of the things. We're still doing some solar plexus stuff. If you're going to do anything this moon, but really, I would say it's really important for us to focus on the light, bringing more light into our lives. And we do that. Like solar plexus is yellow. It's like the sun. It also thrives on joy. And I know it's been difficult to infuse joy into our lives lately, but this is really asking us to find a way to make that happen. So if you do nothing else, just do this, do the solar plexus work. Um, a really simple thing is just sitting in silence and saying, how may I serve? How I am a vessel of the light. Those kind of things are the great invocation is also good. So maybe, you know what? Let's finish this up with like I don't usually do a meditation. I'm just going to read one more card and then we're going to do the great invocation. Just a quick close our eyes and bring in the light. All right, what is this? What are we summing up with? Oh my God. Sorry, that was like a witch cackle. Did you like that? Usually I have my witch hat on. I should. That wasn't meant to be evil. It's like, this is the queen card of this reading is you can't make this shit up. The card is number 8, light body. This is what we've been striving for this whole time, is becoming the light body. So let's see what this has to say. And then we'll do a quick meditation. All right. Light body. I now activate my light body to emulate a beacon of unconditional love onto myself and others. The reason we're here. There is a tremendous amount of light bathing our planet at this moment. Your physical body transforms to receive and hold this light. That's what I think all the physical pain has been about this week, is because it's transmuting. Unleash your human potential. When your light body is activated, miracles become reality. The daily practice of shining brightly from the center of your heart to your auric field is an effective way to raise your vibration. An activated light body leads to higher states of consciousness with fewer attachments and expectations of yourself and others. As you embrace the glowing images on this card, see yourself emanating unconditional love. Witness the illumination of your darkest places and notice the internal transformations. seriously, I can just end right there. Okay. If you can just envision that yourself, great. If you want to stick around for the next couple minutes, we'll just do a quick meditation. I'm going to be looking up because it's on my wall, so I'll be reading it. If you're looking for this and you wanted to do it yourself, actually, you can just honestly sometimes just Google it. And actually, if you go into images, it comes up with these really great images. You could copy it onto your phone or print it off. So let's do a quick meditation so that we're sitting in and bringing in the light, that we are the vessel of light. So settle in, begin to slow your breathing, closing your eyes, softening your eyes and your face, all the muscles, letting all the tension seep out of the body. And then taking in 3 deep breaths in through the nose and out through your mouth. And then we're just going to allow the words I speak to open a portal in our heart of light. The great invocation. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of men. Let light descend upon the earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of men. May Christ return to earth. From the center where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the little wills of men, the purpose which the masters know and serve. From the center which we call the race of men, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light and love and power restore the plan on earth. Just continuing here in a moment of silence, breathing softly, feeling that light at solar plexus beaming out like the sun. In that light, feel the energy of joy, infusing solar plexus chakra with joy until it grows the light bigger and brighter than the sun. And then again, taking in 3 deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Then slowly returning your awareness into your body, into the space of meditation, feeling grounded and connected. And then when you're ready, you can open back up your eyes. Okay, I hope that helped at least get you into a space of being the vessel and holding the light. We'll leave it there and have a really good night. Again, watch your energy. Don't get involved in other people's weird energy. And above all, take care of yourself and start to celebrate today and the light. And in the Diwali fashion, it's like we're celebrating the triumph of good over evil, of dark being defeated by the light. So there can't be a better celebration than that. So keep that in your hearts and minds all night. And take care. I love you guys. And we'll see you next week for the next week of whatever it brings. All right.